Hello, my name's Miles, and this is Steam Graveyard. This is a gaming series that I've decided to create to showcase the games that have fallen through the cracks on the Steam platform. Now, that's pretty common these days, you know, because of Steam Direct. It used to be Steam Greenlight, but now it's Steam Direct, and as far as I know, you just hand Steam $100 and you get your game published onto their platform. What this series is all about is finding out those games that nobody's ever heard of. They've never played. They're just these anomalies. And so I want to go out there and I want to find out what these games are like. Are they any good? So along the course of this series, I hope to find some hidden gems, and maybe some absolute turds. Either way, I think it'll be a fun journey, and yeah, I'm excited. This is something different, I feel, and yeah, I like discovering new games, and especially ones that, you know, people have never heard of, and you know, so hopefully over the course of these videos I can shine some light on these things, you know, for better or for worse. So let us start with the first one. This game's called Chaos Domain, and I've had this game for a while now on my profile, you know, at my Steam library, but I never got around to playing it. So I decided to finally give it a go. Not many people seem to have heard about this or played it. It's a few years old, so yeah, let's just jump into it here. Okay. Yeah, straight off the bat, there's no mouse controls, so it's not great. And the default controls, hold on, let me just show you here. Yeah, they weren't great, so I had to sort of change them around. Fire button, I think, was M. Ugh. And it's all keyboard, all played through the keyboard. The benefit, though, is that you can play two-player on, well, one keyboard. But, yeah, I don't think anybody ever did that. So I've had a quick go of this before, just to make sure everything would record, which it didn't. This is my third recording try of this. I'm fairly confident this time. Okay. Let's go. Okay, so whenever I first saw this on Steam, I kind of assumed it was going to be a little like Alien Soldier, which is a game that came out for the old Sega consoles. I don't think Alien Soldier actually ever came out for the Genesis, you know, in like the States, but it came out in Japan. Damn. It came out in Japan, and I think it was released on the PAL system as well. The Mega Drive. So as you can see, it's more like Contra than anything else, which is, you know, pretty decent, I suppose. You know, I think it looks okay. Ooh, cool. Laser. Okay. Now, yeah. Now, one thing I was just about to say that too. I do find it quite difficult because the controls for this game are a little floaty. It doesn't help that you have to play it on a keyboard. And then all of the let me see. Oh, come on. Yeah, all of the projectiles as well in the game are very slow, and it makes it look easy, but but I actually find that it just makes things a little bit more difficult because it's... I guess maybe I'm just used to faster games, you know, like in Contra, you know, you really do sort of blaze on ahead. This, especially later on, you kind of have to take your time and wait for the projectiles to kind of get past you. Yeah, there's an awful lot of screen tearing, actually, now that I've noticed. But, yeah, another confusing little thing I found that the health packs are, you know, your normal health pack kind of things. But then there's also Ankas, which you would assume, since it's the symbol of life, would give you health. But they don't. It's just for points. Oh. If you touch these things at all, you die. So I don't want to do that. Okay. Ooh, nice. Yeah, so, I mean, there's not an awful lot to it. I did want to mention that the points, I guess at some point, are transferred into credits. And you can use those credits to buy upgrades, like little perks and things like that. There's 4 of them, but you can only equip 3 at a time, so, you know, adds a little bit of strategy, I guess, later on. Cool. So, you know, as a first game for the series, I think it's okay. You know, it's average. You know, it is an indie title. It is fairly cheap. Well, no, it is cheap. I'm just trying to remember what the original price of it was, whether it was decent enough, you know, it was worth the cost at the time, but I'm not sure. It's been so long. Yeah. Plus, I got this in a bundle pack many years ago. So I have no idea what the original price was. But, I mean, if you're... You know, if you're bored and you do like these type games, then it's okay. I do like the music. The music's pretty good. You know, it fits the... Kinda gets you pumping a bit. Ooh. Yeah, you can see here, this is where the timing of shots kind of starts happening. I'm not a big fan of that. I would prefer to just sort of run through the level, you know, just sort of run and gun. Especially because the platforming is so bland. It's just platforms, you know. And this, I think, takes us to, yeah, the first boss. So, yeah, the assets are a little weird as well, I find. You know, you've got this Egyptian god guy as the protagonist. You're fighting in some sort of futuristic industrial zone. And then all of a sudden you've got, you know, the walker from Aliens showing up. Yeah, it's a little all over the place. You know, it's important to have cohesion in your artwork. Even if that cohesion is chaos itself. And it should all be chaotic, but, you know, you've got to have a style. Stick to it. Maybe later on it becomes more cyber Egyptian, but from what I've seen, that's not the case. So yeah, I'm doing a lot better than the first time I tried playing this. See, that's a bit more fun, you know, whenever the speed picks up. Ah, damn. Huh. Thought it would just respawn me right where I was. Nope. And yeah. Like that, huh? Okay. Yeah, I mean, their controls are really floaty, you know, you kind of feel like they're just sliding around a wee bit, you know. Just even a tad, especially in the air. You know, you just feel like there's sort of a lack of gravity. But, you know, like I said, it's not a terrible game, it's... you know... Damn. Yeah, so I am excited to start this gaming series, though. Yeah, I don't have much experience doing playthroughs or anything like that. I've done a little Twitch streaming, a little bit of, you know, like recording stuff on YouTube. Just little bits of games, but nothing too much. Certainly not with an actual microphone and, like, an actual setup. So, I'm, you know, trying to be professional here. Like I said, this is my third time going through this. So, I like to make sure it, you know, sounds all nice and you can actually hear everything that I'm saying. So, yeah, the plan for this series, anyway, is to, you know, just look at all these random games, you know, that people have never heard of. Just sort of see what they're like. This won't be a complete playthrough. That's not what I want to do, because I'm expecting a lot of these games to just be kind of crappy. So I don't want to, you know, put in, you know, 8, 10, 30 hours into a game that, you know, I'm not going to enjoy. Damn. Yeah, it's the speed of those projectiles is just throwing me off, yeah. So, yeah, so because each video is not going to be a complete playthrough, I'd like them to be about 10 to 30 minutes long. I think that's kind of a good number. If I find anything particularly good and interesting, and I'm enjoying playing it, then, you know, I might bump it up to 40 or maybe play it for an hour. I'll see how, you know, people, the viewers, you, what you people think, and yeah, I'll experiment, you know, but, yeah, if there's something, like, really good, or even just really, really bad, then, yeah, I'll probably play it a bit longer. Things like asset flips as well, I don't intend to really play, unless I kind of get duped. Another thing is games that, because of the nature of Steam, most of the games, at least at the start of the series, are going to be ones that were before Steam Direct, because the number of games that fall through the cracks now on Steam Direct is just madness. I mean, it was bad during Greenlight time, but it's just crazy now. I mean, I can't even look through the new releases page because it's like 5 pages every day. And those are all brand new games that have just come out. So there's so many games that nobody's ever heard of, and nobody's reviewing, nobody's looking at these days. And while I do want to get to some of those, I think it would be kind of cheap to just go straight for those. I think it'll be more interesting to at least do a mix of the old and new releases. But, you know, everything that's just, like I said, nobody's heard of, and just see what they're like. So, yeah. I hope it's, it'll be fun, solo. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think I'm done with this game as well. This is level 2, by the way. It's same background, same enemies, same weapons. And it's just crashed. Wow. Wow. Right on time. Wow, yeah, that really did just completely crash on me. Well, I wanted to say as an actual sign-off, you know, before the game crashed and kicked me off, that I hope to post 2 videos a week from the series. And in the meantime, I will constantly be working on my main show, which is called The Ember Expedition, which is a sci-fi adventure that I'm creating all by myself. And it's a lot of craziness to get it done, but it's fun. You know, it's a lot of work, but it's fun most of the time. Sometimes it's fun. Anyway, thank you for watching, and if you liked it, please subscribe, please like, please comment. If you didn't, please go right ahead to tell me why you didn't like it, because I can always improve, and that criticism can really help. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you later this week. Bye-bye.